To see you. Just Like Heaven was I think it was certainly a breath of fresh air. It was nice to see a little romantic comedy.
Yeah.
We haven't seen one of those in a while.
Yeah. Well, I'm here for you. You need romantic comedy, you come to the right place.
I
love them.
You seem comfortable in that. There's like something on a pair of shoes.
I really enjoy comedy. I have such a great time with my co-stars and trying to make people laugh, and we just have fun, you know? What a great opportunity in life to be able to go to work and have fun.
It's interesting to see Mark in a romantic comedy.
Yeah.
It's usually, I used to think of him in edgier, kind of darker roles.
Yeah, you know, Mark Waters, the director, really loved Mark Ruffalo for this from the very beginning, and we were all very excited because he's an amazing actor, but I think I was stunned when I saw how funny he was, and he made me laugh every day on the set, and I was just, this is such a relief. I don't have to work so hard.
We were about some of the dynamics between you guys when there was a lot of dialogue between the two of you. It was just you guys sharing space, but there were other times that there were other characters that were around you that were supposed to be not privy to the conversation that was going on between you.
Right.
Timing issues, I imagine, between what their reactions were supposed to be, because they weren't supposed to be hearing this.
Right.
Was that an odd dynamic to be?
Oh, yeah, and the onus of it completely fell on Mark Ruffalo's shoulders. He had to hold up every scene, carry on a conversation with an invisible person, and have a conversation with the real people in the room. And he just did a great job. I think he was just frustrated so much. But he just pulled it off, and he was so good at it.
There were other times when he was carrying a conversation with, quote, you, but you actually weren't in the same.
Right, I was offset talking into a microphone, and he had an earwig in his ear. So we had to do every scene with me standing there, and then they would take me out of the scene, and he had to do it all, you know. And sometimes he'd have to do it by memory, too, because they could hear me offset, so I couldn't say anything. And I would whisper funny little things in his ear to try and mess him up.
You had to shoot each one of these scenes like multiple times.
Yeah.
And more than would normally be accorded for a scene, right?
Yeah, and we still managed to come in early and not even take all of our shooting days. I don't know how we did it. We talk really fast.
How many shooting days did you spend on this one?
It was about 3 months, but we finished it like 3 days early, which is probably unheard of in this business. I've only had it happen one other time in 15 years. Mark Waters is like on it, man. He knows his shots. He doesn't mess around. He takes it very seriously.
How did San Francisco treat you?
It was beautiful. I went to Stanford, so I'd been up in that area when I was a college student, had no money, and I was going through thrift stores and stuff. So coming back, I don't know, 5-6 years later, it was so exciting because I got to stay in nice fancy hotels, and I saw a completely different side of San Francisco.
We saw John Heder, the return of John Heder.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? There was actual audible reaction in the audience when he came on the screen.
Isn't that great? People just love him. I loved Napoleon Dynamite. I thought it was such a funny movie. We were so excited when he was in the movie. And he walked in, and I fully expected him to have a big puffy hairdo, the funny glasses, and the silly suit. And he's just a nice, regular guy, and very funny.
He's at that point in his career, I imagine he's wanting people to forget the guy with the funny hairdo and the big glasses. Well,
I definitely think this movie is going to help because he plays such a different character, and he's just as equally as funny. And, he's just he has a real gift for comedy.
Okay, we're out of time. Thank you so much.